Sex is a very taboo topic of conversation to most people, even though it's very normal and natural, kind of like brushing your teeth twice a day. Some people do feel uncomfortable engaging in conversations about the subject, which means that they can go their whole lives not knowing or understanding the pros and the cons of the said activity. Like anything, science plays a huge part in the physical and mental side effects of sexual intercourse. Now, don't get me wrong, I know the subject can be thrilling, but we're going to stick to the hard scientific facts right here. We're not going to discuss the 10 best sexual positions to try. That's a conversation for another time. So if you are interested in finding out why your body has certain reactions, then by all means, pull up a chair, listen to these scientific facts about sex. Here we go, like and subscribe. The calories burned. Some people don't make the connection between sexual intercourse and exercise, probably because the thought of the gym sparks a negative feeling of, can't be bothered with that. But just like your gym routine, several studies have found that the average man burns up to 210 calories per hour when partaking in a stimulation and orgasm session. It has also been noted that engaging in a passionate kiss burns between 5 to 26 calories per minute. Does anybody want to come and work out with me? Health improvements. It is no surprise that the brain is a very complex organ as it controls every aspect of your body. However, the mental health benefits that have been highlighted through scientific studies can be surprisingly shocking to some too. It's going to reduce anxiety and stress. Not only does the physical act improve the bond between partners, which in turn soothes any stress one might have, but also releases the feel-good hormones, the endorphins, which is the happiness hormone. We also have a release of dopamine, which I'm sure you've heard makes us feel very, very satisfied. We have the oxytocin release, which helps us to build bonds, specifically after a session, that cuddling feeling we have. Sleep improvements. After you've hit your climax, a hormone called prolactin is released, which is associated with the feelings of relaxation and sleepiness. So your partner isn't bored if they fall asleep after the activity is done, just means they are in a state of satisfaction and complete relaxation. So take it as a compliment. Cholesterol. Struggling to perform in the bedroom could be a clear sign to get your cholesterol levels checked. It has been shown that high cholesterol can lead to erectile dysfunction, but don't be too worried. Studies have shown that those who take medication to help level things out can enjoy and perform during sexual intercourse. The big O. It is completely normal if a woman doesn't hit the big O during sexual intercourse. It's not as easy as they make it seem in the movies. Guys, you're not doing it wrong, it's just not that simple. A lot of women get turned on by things outside of the bedroom, a lot of mental stimulation, and a lot of foreplay in the bedroom. You can hit several O's during foreplay if you do it right and listen to what a woman wants and how she likes it. There have been studies that suggest around 20% of women orgasm during intercourse alone. That's not a lot of ladies, so don't beat yourself up about it, fellas. Scientists are yet to find a concrete answer as to why, but it has been recorded that women who are a little overweight hit the big O at a much higher rate during intercourse than those who are seen as underweight. Their health issues, if they have any, have nothing to do with it at all. Porn. It has been researched that 77% of men watch porn and have done from a young age, which increases their fantasies and expectations of what sexual intercourse should be like for them. Whereas only 33% of women watch porn, the girl-on-girl stuff, which backs up their desire to participate in foreplay. Women also like to watch with their partner, however, men prefer to watch it alone. Penicillin. Yeah, that's right. Created in 1928 and put into clinical use in 1941, penicillin was distributed to troops during World War II to help fight any infections like STDs and syphilis, with the results showing that more than 75% of people who had syphilis were saved from death due to that drug. Many people stated that it was penicillin and not the birth control pill that caused the sexual revolution. People were no longer afraid to get down and dirty as the new treatment made the act a lot safer. People started having a lot more of it, which also produced a lot more offspring. And teenage pregnancies galore. Pubic hair. Now, in today's society, we are told that having little to no pubic hair is seen as glamorous or the clean way, when in reality, the amount of pubic hair that you have does not correlate with your hygiene at all. Hair does not equal dirty. Those who have pubic hair are less likely to contract an STI, as it kind of acts like a barrier for bacteria in those areas. A study at the University of Texas shows results that those who shave regularly are up to 80% more likely to contract STIs than those who groom and maintain their natural growth. Now, we've all shaved at one time and caught our skin on the razor, resulting in a cut and, some bleeding. Those who do this regularly will leave little tiny tears in the skin that act as windows for viruses to enter the body and cause infection. Now, before you panic and you start over-searching the internet for the best and the only way to perform in the bedroom, let me just stop you there. There really is no right or wrong way. Everyone has their own preferences, and as long as you communicate with your partner, the act should be pleasurable for the both of you. Now, let's address it. There are a lot of Hollywood movies, there's lots of porn websites, and even smutty books that showcase the wild and wet side of sexual intercourse, which can make people feel embarrassed and very inferior. But hopefully, with these scientific facts in play, you can understand the body more and feel confident in yourself that everything happens for a reason and it's not something you have done wrong.